Hello, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful Leo. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Leo, there's something going on here. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, I can feel it in the energy already. And I'm excited to see where this is going to go. This is interesting energy for sure. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay, so I have your coffee cup. I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, of course, and I have the messages I saw in your coffee. Okay, something's going on here. There is a fox. There is a person that has fox energy, and they're backpedaling, and you can feel this before this is happening. You're very awake. Very, very awake. You're very open. You're very in tune with what is going on. I feel like you always have been, but now you're trusting it. Now you live by it. Now you're embodying it in a different level than you have ever before. And this is something that's really beautiful. And there is something here about integration, about things coming together. And as things come together for you, more and more and more new beautiful things are going to come together. And some old things are going to kind of fall apart in a way or be a little wonky. And that's a fine thing because you will see that things will come back together and people will come back together. But there are some things, some people, where they're going to fall off and they're not going to come back. And they're not meant to. Where you're going, they're not going. So they're not walking in the same direction, and you're no longer allowing yourself to stay down. You're not. So there is something here that a piece of you is dying off as well. And it has already happened. But this is just the reintegration of your mind, body, and soul at this new frequency that you're at. I saw riding a bike, and Albert Einstein would ride a bike to work, every single day. And, this is very important because things like riding a bike, you are using the left and the right side of your body. And so this is utilizing the left and right side of your brain. And, it's very healthy for your body, for your mind, for your soul, for your spirit, for everything here. So there is something here where the yin and the yang aspects of you are welding together in a completely new way. There is so much new growth in the way that this is happening, and it's very cool. There could be something that you have figured out to do that's a very important act for you to do every single day or, so often throughout your week in your schedule. It's like figuring that this is very important for grounding and for this integration. It could be walking somewhere. It could be, riding a bike. It could be meditation. It could be like some kind of exercise, but there is some kind of a way that you're moving your body, that you are doing this and part of your regular schedule that is releasing energy and that is integrating the yin and the yang. Because there is a surge of energy going through you and there is a huge change. And this is helping you to harness this energy. So to take the extra time to bike ride, you may say, well, this is taking away from the work that the available time you have to do things. But because of doing this, the energy flow, the grounding, the integration of the yin and the yang, you are so much more productive. So then 15 minutes becomes just as productive as what was before took 45 minutes, and it really, you didn't get to this progression level, So this fox that is backpedaling, I saw a tongue and a mouse trap here. So there's somebody here, and that's the thing, is if you hang out with rats, you're gonna get fleas. You know what I'm saying? If you're hanging out in places where you shouldn't be, and you're speaking things to other people that hoard onto things and that try to manipulate and, all of that, they're there for you when you're down, but they're not there for you when you're rising. Their tongue is going to get caught. And I feel like this is what's happening to a person around you here. And there is something to be said about there are certain people that we lose when things get really hard for us. And that's a test that shows their character, not yours. But there's also people that you lose when things go really well for you. And that's the same thing, you know? So this is interesting. We're going to get tarot about that. Okay. Silence at this time is what the universe is really like screaming. It's like no response is a response. Your change is profound. It's like the change that has happened within you speaks volumes. So there is something here about the way you respond by not having a response. It speaks so much. Just the air, the energy that you carry. There is such a grace to it. There is an elegance to it. There is something here that it just demands the best out of everybody else around you in a very poetic but strong way, you know? So, yeah. Oh, okay. So it's like there is some kind of a change here. And your energy, it brings about change. That's it. And there's people that have been wanting a change for a long, long time. And it's not everybody, but there's whispers of people that want change, you know, and your energy represents this change. This is very important. And I feel like this is on the world stage, honestly. And this reminded me of a quote from Arundhati Roy. Okay, that's her name. And she says, another world is not only possible, she's on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. So this is the thing that your like energy, male or female, is representing. This quiet day that people are like, is there a new world on its way? Is it? Is it? And then there's this knowing that it is. And then there is this subtle hearing of the breathing, like I know it's coming, I just know it. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing the signs for it. And your energy is that. But it's like arriving now, you know? So there's people that want to deny this, and look at this. There's people that want to kind of deny this, almost like when you try to, you know, I can't find a good analogy for this, but I never think about it until we're right here, and I don't know. But it's just like if you try to tell a child that the sun is actually a star, they kind of like laugh at you. Like they think that you're stupid, that you don't know that the sun is the sun. It's not a star, it's the sun. Stars are at nighttime. And they kind of laugh, and they're trying to like get out a book, and they're trying to teach you like, see, look, it's a star, twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's not the sun. It's different. It's dark outside. There's no, you know, it's light outside now. They're trying to show, this is this kind of energy that's around you here. Yeah. Okay. So all around you, look at this. This is like a cascading of events here. This is a cascading of events that is happening here. And this is destined to, wow, this light really sucks. There you go. Do you see that? That's like coming up from inside of the earth, right? All of these cracks, because everything is crumbling. And look, this is you, and this is your triumph. This is your glory. And everything is falling, is crumbling all around. And you have the answer. You're the one that is the change. You have it. You understand it. You embody it. And there is so much that you are being gifted, that you're uplifting. That's changes that are happening. And this is already set in motion. There's no way that can be stopped. There's no way. And there is like an energy that has been stored within this earth. From past lives, from people who have suffered the way that you have suffered. And it's like the earth is releasing this energy now. And now it's all gathering within your body. And this is you calling all of your energy back. All the pain, all of the suffering here. There is like generational curses. Look at how the devil is watching. That's the devil. And the devil is watching this. And there is nothing that the devil can do to stop this. There is nothing that any dark force can do to stop this. There is nothing that anyone, any person that chooses to harm, that chooses to hurt anyone can do to stop this. They have to watch. That's the thing. Look at this. And so the cards went everywhere. You have Protector of the Forest here, and you have Illusions here in Alchemy. This is so important. This is so very important. Wow. And you have Lightning Power here. And if you look, this looks like lightning, right? Because doesn't lightning, is it lightning or thunder that like, I think it's lightning. It's thunder. Doesn't it come from inside of the ground? Or it strikes the ground, or it comes from the ground and it goes, wow, I know nothing about it, so whatever. But there's something here to this, okay? There's something here to something being like stricken, okay? Whether it's coming from inside of the earth or it's coming from the sky down to the earth, it doesn't really matter. There is a change here. There's a big change that's taken place. And some people, you know, the Protector of the Forest, this is really talking about, you know, Selena Gomez and her song, I Had to Lose You to Love Me. And there is this kind of energy here with people, with things, you know, that you've already lost it. But there is a place of peace. You know, when she released this song, Lose You to Love Me, she was already she didn't release that right away. Okay? She didn't release that right away when everything happened with her and Justin Bieber. She released this way later. He's already married to somebody else, you know, because there was a healing period that took place, you know, and then there is a point where, you know, you process. There is a point where you feel the emotions of what actually happened. You look at your own part, an objective look, and then there is this part of creative expression, you know, but then there is a point where, are you ready to share this? Is this something that is to be shared? And that's a whole other level. It takes time for this kind of thing to happen, you know, and there's something here about that. Because the Protector of the Forest, in that song, she says, you know, you set fire to my forest, you know, you sang off key in my chorus. You can't do that. You know, you expect me to sing in your chorus and I give it everything that I have. And then when it's your turn to be in my chorus, you're singing off key. Get out of here. If you're going to burn one blade of grass in my forest, no, you're not allowed. That's it. You're not allowed. So there is some kind of an illusion that you see and you're alchemizing, and there is like quick change. And there are people that don't like this very much. You know, they wanted you to just kind of say nothing. They wanted Selena to never release this song, right? You know, and just never speak about it. So there's something here about this, the purification here. And when you're going to kind of like lead a movement here and do things here, there is a certain amount of healing yourself first, and then everything kind of coming back together like a forest in the forest fire, that then the vegetation can grow back and is so much more abundant, right? And so then there is this time, then there is this wisdom here and this risk. Within you, there is a risk here that you're kind of taking, and it's like your intuition, I'm telling you, is out of control at this time. And it is guiding you. It's guiding you to, there's like something to speak out on, but then there are things to not even respond to. It's not worth your time. You know what I'm saying? This is interesting. You know? Wow. And it's very interesting because, you know, she didn't, you know, call Justin names. She didn't put him down. She didn't come out with some trendy song right away to make a bunch of money. You know, this was a movement. This was important. There was something here to this. And that's kind of what you're doing. And people don't like that. There's some people that don't like that because they haven't met that within themselves here. And this is, there is like time now, I'm telling you, for this kind of revolution here that you have going on. And you have fair man dealing to a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could be a person who's very masculine that masqueraded around like they were caring so very much, but they weren't, you know? And they could have taken advantage of you at a time when you were in deep sorrow. And this could have to do with your own family. You have the weeping willow and the protector of the forest here. Yeah. There is some kind of energy here that you're becoming very aware of. Look at this, changes in your life. Beware of self-delusion here. There's something here where somebody could really be trying. There's changes coming, and there's somebody here that's trying to convince you that these changes, these risks that you're doing, this stance that you're taking isn't right, that you shouldn't do it. There is this fox that's backpedaling, that they don't deserve to be in your life here. And you're seeing this. You have the rooster here, and then you have the stork. So this is, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Okay. It keeps the shield, the egg, it keeps going. So the rooster is an arrogant or boastful person. So there's somebody here that it's like, you know, this would be like, Justin Bieber saying, oh, Selena is only famous because of me. Let's just say he said that. Okay, I don't know. It's like, you know, and her kind of thinking to herself, you know, oh, you know, we were very popular together, and he, you know, knows a lot about music, and he was helping me with music. So, you know, like allowing herself to, you know, there's something here about that. There is a person that's very arrogant. It's almost like they're trying to make it look like they protected you when they actually were taking advantage of you. But there is a way that you're catching them, and they're going to try to backpedal, and they're going to get themselves caught because you're going to distance from them, and you're going to see that their things for them are going to fall apart and things for you are going to come together. And it's not really about wanting bad for that other person, but there's something here about seeing somebody for who they really are, and how, like when someone's life is falling apart and how they treat you tells you something about them. When somebody's life is going great and how they treat you is telling you something about them. This is communication here, and this is like Curly Sue. Give me Curly Sue vibes. Okay, Curly Sue, what a movie. Okay, I think it's 80s, maybe 90s. But what a movie, right? Oh, Curly Sue. And she says to the, you know, this little lady chick, she says, you know how you know if he loves you, you know if he lets you eat first. Because they were, you know, starving. They were homeless, they were starving. And, you know, so she's like, oh, he loves me because he always lets me eat first when he's starving. We're both starving. You know what I'm saying? So there's something here about this. There's something here. And this could be about friendship as well. But there's a stork. There's news of a birth or a business opportunity. So there's something here that you're going to get to do. And this is channeling, alchemizing these illusions, this sorrow, all that you had to work to purify. You're taking all of this and you're turning it into something new, birthing something new in your life. This is this integration here. This is riding the bike. This is why this is very important. And there's somebody here that's trying to tell you that, oh, you can't do that. You know? But they're not going to win. And then you have the lily, spiritual love. Some of you have gone through a lot on your own. You have shield. You need to defend yourself. Yeah, there's something here. Protector of the forest. You're protecting yourself. And it's never wrong for you to protect yourself. You should never help somebody else and it hurts you. That is not what the divine has planned for you. And the egg, success assured. And this is because you're defending yourself. When you show the divine that you're going to defend yourself, this speaks volumes so that the divine can then bless you and give you these new opportunities. It's not about, oh, you have to learn a lesson, you have to do this. It's not about that. It's just about, well, if I give you this blessing, are you going to be able to protect it? Because it's for you. You know? So that's the thing here. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You're getting serious about your life and what you want your life to be. And you're no longer going to allow other people to put you down. And what's happening within you is the self-doubt. The pieces of you that thought you weren't worthy, they're dying off as well. Because other people, they represent a piece of us. So these people either have to change, do the work to change, and they can be in your life. And some people can do that, yeah. And some people will do that, and you will see that. But there are some people that are trying to convince you that you're wrong, for you to change, to stay in their life, to do this because of this, this, and this. But it's unhealthy what they're asking you to do. There is big, big change, and the devil is watching. They're going to watch. They're going to have to watch, and they're going to be caught. There's something here about somebody being caught and watching your success, and your silence is your response. Oh, this is, okay, this is so many cards. But exaltation is a celebration. Caution here. It's like caution who you tell your wins about. Caution who you tell what you're excited about. There's a lot here, and there's not a lot of people that are on your level. You will find them. That will come. But it's like not now. So look, I'm telling you, riches. I'm telling you, you have resistance here. There are people that want you to be resistant to these riches. There are people that it's like how things are going amazing for you. There's dream come true happening here. These changes that are happening, and there's people that they want this resistance. And you can see how people are when they treat you when things go bad for you or when things go really well for you. This is a huge tell. This is how they're telling on themselves, right? And if you choose to hang around with people that have fleas, you will get fleas. So if you choose, after this blessing comes in, to allow this resistance, you're also symbolically within you allowing this to integrate your frequency. And so you're allowing the self-doubt, the resistance within you to live. You're putting another log on that fire. So it's growing. So there's going to be more resistance. And then this is going to cause this to be depleted. Right? This is the thing. It's like, what did it say? Like, I don't know the percentage, but it's something, it's like a high number. It's like 70% of all lottery winners, within 3 years, they go broke because they're used to the resistance. They're used to, I'm not worthy of this. And all of a sudden their vibration goes up. They get a ticket, they win, but they talk themselves out of it. They don't learn how to manage money. They're not integrating the yin and the yang. The yin is the spiritual belief and the healing and, you know, the inner work. And the yang is also doing the outer work to match it, right? So there's something here about that. Wow, this is interesting. I'm telling you, birth. This is an integration of the darkness and the light, of the yin and the yang, of the feminine and the masculine energies. This is what is happening. And did I say underground? There's like pieces of you that was hidden underground, and now it's about to, you know, come out. It's now about to be integrated back into your soul. You're now about to be given birth to this here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Changes in your life. So don't let this delusion creep in. And you know what I'm hearing now? You got discrimination. We'll get to this in a minute. You know what I'm hearing now, okay? This is like when Jesus would heal people and he would say, okay, go forth and tell no one. You know, why are you telling people? Seriously. You know, go be healed. You can't be a prophet in your hometown. There's something here to this. There is changes in your life and then self-delusion. There could be people here that are trying to delude you. They're trying to make you think that these changes in your life are not really real. This alchemizing that you're doing, they're trying to get you to believe back in the illusions. They're trying to get you to plug back into the matrix here. Not happening, you know? Yeah, that's the thing that they want. So, what the heck? Okay, I need to stop. Discrimination. So this is something that you're going to be doing every day. That's what this is riding the bike is talking about here. Going and doing something that makes your heart sing, that connects you with nature, that balances you, that grounds you, that you really, really just love to do, you know? And that's what she's doing, okay? This girl clearly, you know, she's not in a suit and high heels and it has a briefcase and is very uncomfortable out here in nature. No. And she's also not barefoot in a flower dress with a flower crown in the middle of a city, right? No. She's going out to nature because this is who she is. She loves nature. And so she came out here and the frequency of the planet met her where she was at, you know? She's seeing beautiful butterflies. She's, you know, within her and outside of her, it's in balance. And she's now acting. That's the masculine component. Acting according to this newness that she wants to give birth to. It's kind of like you dress for the job you want, not the job that you have. And so there are some people here, you know, there's this girl, Jill's. Her name is Jill's. Her name is Jill's on YouTube. And she talks about this. She's like, you know, you have to be in a frequency of money to attract money. And if you've never had luxurious experiences, there's ways that you can do that. You can go to a fancy hotel. You can sit in the lobby and read a book that costs $0, you know, and you're experiencing this kind of luxury. You can go to a fancy restaurant and you can order, you know, a tea and that's it, and stay for a short amount of time and really enjoy that. You don't have to go, you know, there is something here about that you're doing this and it's like you're acting on this now, you know what I mean? And you're getting feedback now, but there is something here about someone is going to try to stop you. And this is like the devil's last word, you know, as they're watching you about to receive this. That's what this is saying. There could be a person, you know, that is telling you, you know, nobody will want to read your book. Don't put it out there. You know, there is something here about this. Someone's trying to make you think that you're not behaving in a healthy way. This amount of optimism that you have. This is like Adam Sandler. That's exactly what this is like. Yeah, you look at this. Again, you have criticism, you have empathy, and you have fortune. So this is kind of like, okay, I'm not going to criticize this person back that's coming at me with this negative, putting me down energy, but I'm also, you're not allowed in my forest anymore. You know, I wish you the best. Right? I'm not going to be around this person anymore because that vibration is going to come off onto me. And this is what you're getting as a result. Look at this fortune. This is like Adam Sandler. I'm going to get tarot now. This is like Adam Sandler. And, you know, I've talked about this several times. Shut up. 4 of Wands. Wow, this is really a change here, and this is you within you have done the inner work for this change, and now it's the physical action that you're doing is leading to change, is leading to this change, is leading to these celebrations, is leading to good solid things that are coming into your reality that you deserve to have. You really do. So, you know, Adam Sandler, his teacher in college and acting school told him, like, took him out for a beer and was like, ooh, acting is not your thing. Like, I'm sorry, but get a new career, buddy. Hate to break it to you. You know? And Adam Sandler didn't listen to him, obviously. And all these years later and all of this success, he ran into this guy, this old teacher. And what did he say to him? You know? He said, he introduced him to his friends. He was like, hey, this is the only teacher that, you know, ever bought me a beer. That's what he said about this teacher. So there's something here about, yeah, defend yourself. Yeah, don't listen to them. Yeah, turn away from that energy, but don't let it, you know, change who you are. Don't let it do that. There's something here about this. Yeah. There is a way that you are defending yourself that you're changing. And this is the thing, is you see it. You can see it. And other people, they see an illusion in the way that you're behaving. It's like you're behaving so right, so highly evolved, but other people are taking it as you're being weak, or that you're, you know what I mean? And you're not. There's a lot of people that will be like, oh, tell that teacher to, you know, F off, or, you know, all of this kind of stuff. And so there's something here about that you know what is the right way to act. And somebody here, look at this. I'm telling you, another birth card, the Empress. I'm not even surprised anymore. You have the birth card. You have the stork. And you have the Empress here. Yeah, you're giving birth here. And this is the protector of the forest. She's sitting in a forest here. Wow. So, you know, this fortune here, this new life that you're walking towards here, this came from within you, and now it is time. You know, the Hermit's leaving the mountain now. He has all the wisdom that he's needed. It's like, you know, so I heard this quote somewhere in the world, I don't know, that somebody said, oh, by the time a person has, you know, graduated high school, they've already lived enough life, you know, as a writer to be inspired for their whole life or something. You know, it's like there is so much joy. And this is you protecting your joy, protecting your peace. Like, you will protect your peace. You will protect your joy. You will have a sanctuary. You will have a garden. You will have a forest that is protected. But you're not going to go out here and attack everybody at the same time. You know what I mean? There is a certain level of wisdom that you have. This is the thing. You have the Hierophant and you have the Nine of Pentacles here. There is a profound change within you. And the world, it's like this card, the Four of Cups here, this is the world. The world doesn't really see this coming, you know? On a quiet day, they can hear you breathing. You know, they know there's hints of this. And there's little triggers, okay? And you can kind of start to see where things are going to crumble and where things are growing, right? But this integration, it's happening. This is the thing, the Three of Wands, it's the time. Look, destiny is here. Destiny is here for you. Wow. And this is going to lead to everything else. This is going to lead to a spiritual love. Oh yeah, you don't do this kind of work and you're not going to have your counterpart. No, you will. It doesn't matter. They will come whenever. You know, it's like everything that you're really wanting, everything about who you really are. There's something here that's really amazing. Really amazing. It's like you are untouchable. And there's people that hate it, that can't stand it. But it's almost like even the devil can't help but like a little piece of their little like grain of sand dot of their heart smiles. You know, seeing all that you've overcome, you know, it feels like that. This is insane. It's like even the demons are cheering you on. Even the, you know what I'm saying? But they will still try to convince you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they still can't be in your life. Is what it is. They're just going to go back to it and you know it. But there is a place of you've reached this level now. So they can't, any trick they try, it just won't work. And there is a knowingness of this, you know? What is happening? Okay, this is what I have for you. Leo, I'm so excited for you, okay? If this resonated, please like and subscribe, okay? Also, I have personal readings if you're interested. That's in the description here, okay? Also, I have an ebook about manifesting love. If you have been through trauma in your love life, you know, and if you've had relationships where it's like nothing seems to come together, in your childhood you had no example of healthy, loving relationship, this, if you keep attracting these kinds of readings and you're wanting a change and you feel like it's destined for you but it's not happening, that's what this book is designed for, because it's really about the changes you make within yourself that give you different results. So that's there for you if you're interested, okay? Also, I have a book about manifesting and just loving the whole planet. And I have a book that it's fiction. It's about girls, women being generational curse breakers. So